Alright now, so let's take a look at the extensive challenges question 1. It says that the product of two numbers is 1200 and the number of factors of one of the numbers is one more than the number of factors of the other number. So what is the larger one? Well, if they have a number a factor number difference of 1, it means that one of them is going to have an even number of factors and the other one is going to have, so one of them has even factors and the other one has odd factors. But then we know that only square numbers have an odd number of factors because if it's not a square number, it means that all the factors are going to be in pairs of different numbers, right? It's only for square numbers that one of the pairs is going to be two identical numbers, which is the reason why it has odd number factors. So I just need to find out what are the squares that can be split from 1200. So if I do the prime factorization of it, it's going to be equal to 2 to the power of 4 multiplying 3 multiplying 5 to the power of 2. So it means that if I want to choose a square number from it, I can write 1 times 1200. I can write 2 squared times 2 squared times 3 times 5 squared. Or I can write 2 to the power 4 times 3 times 5 squared. Or I can write 5 squared times 3 times 2 to the power 4. Or I can also write 2 to the power 2 times 5 to the power 2 times 2 to the power 2 times 3. Right? So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 possible answers. But then I just need to find the number of factors for each of the pairs. So for the first pair, 1 and 1200, well, 1200 has 5 times, oops, I should use another color. It has 5 times 2 times 3, which is 30 factors, where 1 has only got 1 factor. So no, not the first one. The second one, 2 squared, has 3 factors. 2 squared times 3 times 5 has 3 times 2 times 3, which is 18 factors, so not the second one. The third one, 2 to the power 4, has 5 factors. 3 times 5 squared has 2 times 3, which is 6 factors. So, well, that's the pair we want. 2 to the power 4, that is 16. So it has an odd number of factors. 3 times 5 squared, that's 75. That has an even number of factors. So the larger one of the two numbers is going to be 75. That's the larger one. Just in case, we can investigate the other possibilities as well. 5 squared has 3 factors. 3 to the power 3 times 4 to the power 3 times 2 to the power 4 has 2 times 5, which is 10 factors. 2 squared times 5 squared has 3 times 3, which is 9 factors. 2 squared times 3 has 3 times 2, which is 6 factors. So none of the remaining is having a difference of 1. And in the end, 75 and 16 are just the perfect pair. Right? So the answer is 75, the larger one of the two numbers.